feel like it's the issue. We talk about it all the time. Fresh, you can keep doing your thumbs down. It's okay. I don't care. But yeah, to be honest, I think he spoke. I don't know why we're taking it like. I guess it actually. Guys, go ahead. I'm at work. Continue.
Um, all right. Let me
Okay.
King has not spoken.
Um,
There are a lot of people who has not spoken. Go ahead.
only one part, only one tweet is talking about shippers. So that's like a minor issue. The rest of the tweet has he's speaking about housemates, speaking about fans, speaking about everybody that goes through that tweet, everybody on the street. You must find yourself in one of those subs. If you have dragged someone, you will catch a sub. If you're an housemate and your fans are dragging someone, you catch a sub. So if you open space unnecessarily to drag other housemates, you catch a sub. So every single person, I think people, the problem is people don't understand the language. As some people are finding it difficult to understand the English. That's one. And some people are just hungry because they see themselves in these tweets. So that's the issue. And again, to ethic, yes, you said there were media rounds, that he had media rounds, he had opportunities to clarify everything. If you watch most of his media rounds, he wasn't asked everything in the house. It was basically mostly question about Alex and Mercy. Those basically what he was being asked. Now the issue I had was regarding like the Venita issue, what Venita, the rant Venita went on. You can't say, oh, he doesn't have a point in clarifying those issues, because someone went on a show and said you don't have papers, you and then called you a pervert on national TV. So you can't tell me he cannot address that. Whether he did it on, and going to glory space doesn't mean, oh, he listens to his fan or no. He had a choice. He made that choice by himself. It was his decision whether to go there or not to go there. But you can't tell me someone call you pervert on national TV and you don't expect him to clarify that. Even if you watch, they had a conversation when Venita told him, he said, I drag you like a generator. And he said, okay, you did that. He said, well, I will see when I get out. She knew what she did. She knew the extent to which she took it. So that was why she told him before leaving. He said, what happens in the house? Let us just take it in the house. But he never knew how far she went. You can't go to a show and then say someone doesn't have papers, the person is a pervert, and you don't expect the person to come. Being a pervert in America, it's a whole issue. It's a big issue. So you can't say he shouldn't address it, or after the show he didn't let go or something. No, that wasn't even about the show. It was about his character. She assassinated his character. That was it. So it wasn't even about the show. But all the tweets he placed out, they are in place. And there's nothing wrong. We have issue with men speaking up. There's nothing wrong for him speaking up. You saying, oh, it's coming from him. No, it's better. I'm even proud of him for raising it up, because none of these housemates will not want to even speak about it, because they are afraid that if they speak about it, they'll be dragged on something. So at least he has the confidence to come out and say these issues and address it, so everybody can take note of it. But you can't say, oh, because he's coming from him. No, it doesn't matter who is coming from. These are the issues, and we address issues. So, but his spot on everything was okay. There are some shippers. You can't say you're supporting someone, and then when you see the person, if either you see one of the parties in the ship with another person of the opposite gender, you go to that person's DM and ask the person, what are you doing with the person? That's what he's saying. You shouldn't get yourself to. Everybody has a life. Move on with your life. Yes, you can support and something, but don't be so invested now to the point that you're doing these things. That's it.
Hello.
Yes, mama.
All right. Can anyone hear me? Actually,
Yeah, what's wrong with your network? We can hear you.
Hello. Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm done. I don't know if you heard all I said.
yeah, we heard
Had
what you
everything
said.
you
Actually,
said.
Momo,
Okay.
jamais vu talk.
yeah. Zubi.
Yeah, I can go right.
Yes, Zubi. Go ahead.
Yo, man. Yeah, see, a lot of what this hectic person said is just coming from a place of delusional hate for prayer. You get me? I love what Glory Elijah did, playing videos of people actually abusing him in real time for him to reply and not just word of mouth. So he replied accordingly to what was said about him. You don't expect, because he's a man, he should not say anything about it. He go talk, and you're saying that he did not move on. He has moved on. Media round has ended. Do you think he'll be talking about all those rubbish that happened in the house? Nah, won't be talking about it. You're saying Pere does not have balls. You really even confirmed he has extra large balls. You're just saying rubbish here. You get me? But I understand where your own hate is coming from. And I understand you can, if you they pay you, they go, no problem. You get me? Pere, see, all the tweets he made, he dropped today is 100% valid. Get me? Even you as a hater, you know everything he's saying is true. If you react negatively to his tweets today, I know that he's referring to you. He said, wear the shoe if it fits. You get me? If it fits, I don't say pain on that. You get me? If you fall under the umbrella of all the tweets he made, I don't say he go pay you, and you deserve to be pained. You get me? You deserve to be pained because he's referring to you. You get me? Pere is very, very intuitive when he tweets, and he legitimately structured every single tweet accordingly, and he did not specify, because there are a lot of people that are mentally stable on this BBN streets, and a lot of people that are individually and collectively mad. You get me? So I understand. You get me? You guys, it's very, very easy to understand Pere's tweet, but you just choose to read it how you choose to understand it. You get me? Me, I really, all the tweets he dropped was beautiful. You get me? I just don't like him tweeting, if I'm being honest. Pere is my G. You get me? That's all I have to say. You guys, when you talk, man, just speak from just use your head and speak. You don't have to speak from a point of hate. You hear me? Everything Perez said is 100% true, and you can't deny it. Even you as a hater, hectic, you can't deny it. He said 100% true, but the one that is paying you is coming from him, and he go pay you. They go. You hear me? Let's go.
All right. So we've touched on the cheapest thing enough. I want us to touch on the housemates themselves. What he said about the housemates and how the fans are reacting. Right. What he said about the housemate. Who uh is next? JB. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So me, if I even start, now me, I'm a Pere fan. When Pere is having problem with anybody, I come online to support him, right? But I just want to still point out a few things about this whole thing. So this whole tweet about him insulting, like I don't want to. This whole explanation, everything English, the tweet did not concern me. I totally agree with it 100%. I'm even happy he's tweeting something like that. Because one thing I just want to say is I'm just surprised about how people that are in the previous seasons will make shipping look like a forbidden fruit and now shipping this season. And I'm happy that at least Pere is coming out to give them what they want, right? So that is just my own happiness in this whole thing. But then again, I know deep down, right? I know deep down, Pere has a message for an housemate. I mean, I'm not happy because considering the kind of person Pere is, I expected him to ask the person with his full chest. Let's come here and have a proper conversation. This one that was second guessing. Who is he? I'm very certain that thing didn't just come out from a place of let me advise the whole world, let me advise the whole BBN community, let me advise the whole shippers. It came out from a place of let me like speak indirectly to this motherfucking housemate that is pissing me off. And I'm so not happy that he did not give us the person's name. He did ask the person with his full chest. That's where I have a problem. And secondly, which is something that I'm finding it amazing. Like, are we all just going to pretend that after the whole series of tweets from him, hours after he dropped his project of movie, and we're going to act as if it's a coincidence? We're going to act as if it's a coincidence, as if he doesn't know what he's doing. Come on now, people come here and they are saying, regardless, the movie is still going to trend. See, anything Fina posts, regardless, is still going to trend. But still yet, Fina comes up with stunts before she posts whatever she posts. That is how they do this thing. My where I keep taking a piece is when people come here and say, come and start acting as if you don't know all what he tweeted. Everything he did is a stunt to just promote this movie that he posted 1 hour after he saw that the whole Twitter was on fire. He decided to promote. He could not paste that in yesterday. He could not wait to paste it next tomorrow. Why is it 1 hour after the whole Twitter was on fire that he pasted that thing? And you want to come here and say it's a coincidence? He would have even gained popularity. How will I say it? It would have even gained audience regardless. Yes, it will gain audience regardless, but not to this extent. All these stunts, they happen for a reason. Housemates, they use this thing a lot. Is a common knowledge, is a common format, is something that happens very, very well. So that is what it does to me, right? That is what he did. All this whole ranting is either he's using it to address someone indirectly, right? And same thing, he's using that opportunity to promote his movie. So coming on here and now saying, don't talk about the movie. The movie will be sold regardless. It's bullshit. You're acting like you're now the one that is even delusional now. Let's put it that way. Because you're acting like you don't know how this thing works. You're acting like you're absent-minded. You're acting like you are confused. Because the same people, all these people now, are the same people that will come online and come and start shouting when Fina posts something that all those things she did is because she wants to say something, it's because she wants to say something. But regardless, if Fina did not post all those things before she did what she did, she would have still made audience because her fan base is there. Her fan base is even far, like times 10 of this Pere fan base we're talking about, right? But still yet, she still needs those stunts to promote whatever she wants to do. So my own piece now is don't come online and come and tell me that all this thing that he's doing is not because of that movie. Because that is where I have the issue. I like Pere, but this thing he's doing right now is because of that movie. And everybody know, including all his fans. Unless you want to come and start hiding from the truth. That's just what I came here to say. Thank you.
All right. So I would have allowed Fresh to go, but let me just allow Lavi. After Lavi, Fresh, you come back. Lavi,
Yeah,
please go ahead.
yeah, okay. I just wanted to address a frequenter of the shrine, of rather the church of Pere. Now, she said something. She said, fans refuse to move on. Now, this is not a direct question. My point is, no, rather, she said that Pere has refused to move on. So my point is, has she moved on? Because if you're under every post, every comment, every article, trolling and saying all kinds of awful things about this man every single day of your life, twice on Sundays, maybe 3 times. Have you moved on? So maybe, just maybe, if you just move on a little bit, maybe this housemates can also move on. You can't keep
Why
piling
should I
on
be the one to
somebody.
move on? Why should I be the one
Why
to move
can
Can
you
you just shut up?
mute your
You are
mic?
butting
on?
into our story right now.
No, Mama, listen, I'm trying to be a
Hectic,
classy lady
Why
hectic,
here
should I
because
be
I
the
will
one to
hectic,
move
drag
Why
on
this
is
though?
he
girl in
butting
that.
into
hectic. Please. The same thing that I tried to control when you were speaking. Thank you.
No, if she wants to go there, I'm quite capable. I just
No,
want to
Lavi.
remind you of that
No, Lavi.
because I don't have time for nonsense. Now, what I was saying is, has she moved on? You can't be masturbating under every post of Pere and then you come here and tell him to move on. No, you move on. Pack your shit. It's time to go home. Simple as that. Now, another thing, stating that this what is it, Franklin lady said something about, oh, she was telling him about the housemates, and I think Shubi touched on that. No, they're actually video evidence of the things that happened. So it wasn't like a word of mouth. Everything was backed up. These are things that happen. And everyone has a right to defend themselves. Here in the United States, if somebody assassinates your character or says things about you that are untrue, you have to defend yourself. You have to clean your name up. This is all about work. This is all about your person. This is all
But it's
about who you
just
are. Can you just mute your mic
not that
before I
deep. What is
curse you
defending
out?
it
No,
for? What
seriously,
you
you're
defending?
bordering
It's
on
just
being
to show
cursed
it's
out.
not that deep.
why are you butting into our stories though?
Not
Because
that deep. It's
when you were
true.
speaking
It
What
of the
is
Sharia,
that
what
deep
are you
because
nobody has
defending?
Please, hectic. Please.
you know what? I'm just gonna ignore her because at the end of this, she's still gonna go to church. She knows where her church is, so I'm just gonna ignore her.
Parents,
You
pastor.
can't keep masturbating, jerking off to Paris dick every chance you
Why
get.
should I move
And
on?
then you come
Hasn't
on here
moved
and
on.
tell us he
My pastor
cannot
has
move on.
moved on.
He will move. Are you delusional? Because I didn't call your name.
I
Or
said my pastor
resist the urge to be
on.
delusional, hectic.
Why should I move?
Resist the urge. Resist the urge to address me.
Why should
I'm
I move
speaking.
on? My pastor is still coming to
Move
church.
on. Move
On.
on. Okay,
Why should
well,
I?
if you want, you're
He's
the usher
he's
in the
not my
church.
dad.
You're the one that brings people
He's
to
my
his
dad.
church. Keep
He
masturbating
has
there.
moved on. Why should I be the one to move on? He's my
Keep
dad.
is your dad. Wait,
masturbating
Ethic, are
under
you
his
12 years old?
post.
He's
Pere is
my
your dad.
dad, and he's
You
not
are
the
18 years old.
one. Why must
Keep
I be the one?
No, wait,
masturbating
you said
under
Pere is
his
your dad. Are
post.
you
That's
18
what
years
you
old or you are
do.
20
You
years old?
get your
My dad
fill.
age mate hasn't moved on. Why
Rubbish.
should I move on?
What are you even talking about? We all
I
know that
don't
your
know. It
dimwit of
doesn't
a
even
faith
make
doesn't
any
have he
sense.
doesn't even have brain to
Wait,
speak, not
you
to talk of
be the
even
one
What are
penning
you
down a
talking about?
sentence. That's why you come on here to come and attack Pere every second. Your
there.
dimwit of a faith that is
That
so dumb, nothing is in his brain. Coconut
Trolling,
that
you
head.
don't even
You
have to
want to use
go
that
there
one to
with her.
that
categorize Pere.
No,
my dad's age mate who hasn't moved on. Why must I be the one to move on? Why?
And
you
please, and
should
I
move
even need
on
to
because you're
Lavi.
everywhere.
You are being delusional.
You're
You are being
everywhere under
delusional.
his post.
That you're
Spell
being
it.
Lavi,
delusional.
It's
wait,
trolling
Lavi,
based
wait,
speaking. I
Spell
Lavi,
cannot
it,
even
wait,
Hector.
hear
Lavi.
trolling
You
Spell
based.
are
it.
delusional. Like,
I want you
why
to
must I be
spell
the
it.
one?
Anyway, moving on.
Parent,
Mama,
a
Shebi
grandpa,
ya
Mama,
here.
a
I have the.
grandpa hasn't
I'm
moved on.
I'm speaking. So she.
The grandpa of
Okay. Sorry, hectic. You people kept it classy. That's why I allowed it. I didn't even know that uh, Trolling B was speaking because I can't hear her. But okay. So now she says she wants to speak. So let her speak, please. All right.
Hectic, you are
Lavi,
looking
go
for
ahead.
trouble, and I'm going to put it out to you guys. You guys know that it is Hectic that brought Cross into this matter.
trolling
So
be fresh.
today, no,
Lavi,
sir,
go
Trolling be
ahead.
me,
fresh.
I'm not Lavio. I'm not
Wait,
Lavi. Mind your business, I beg.
Trolling
Fresh.
B. Mama can't
Don't
hear
butt
you.
into my
Trolling B
story.
is
Ah,
speaking.
Don't
I'm
butt
gonna
into
mute.
my
it's
story.
Trolling
Do
B.
not butt into what I'm
Because I
saying,
said I
I
cannot
beg.
hear you now. You are taking advantage. I cannot actually hear you.
But she's talking.
Ah, God. Trolling B, please drop and come back so that if you start speaking, I'll know. All right, thank you. Now let me hear from Lavi, please. Lavi, go ahead.
You keep muting us, Mama. Now,
I'm so sorry.
yeah. She says Pere inserts himself in conversations. He's trying to force conversations with people on the timeline. Now, quick question. What is Twitter for? I'm just trying to understand exactly what we do here. Personally, I don't send out a lot of tweets, but that is what it's for, to communicate with people. Now, if you have
Twitter
decided,
for cloud cheaters. That's what Pere is using. Twitter,
okay, well, spell it. Everything you say, you're going to have to
Twitter
spell it because
cloud
I'm not buying
cheaters.
it. Spell the word. Can you spell it? No, we're moving
Twitter
on.
for that's
Anyway,
what Pere is.
Mama,
Twitter for
talk to
cloud
your
cheaters.
usher, please, because I don't have time for this.
You're
Okay?
speaking for too long. Shut up already.
Talk to
Because it's
your
my turn.
usher. Don't you?
Please, hectic. I think you need to chill. Just relax
Listen,
and allow her to
she's going to
finish.
get,
Thank you.
I hope,
she's
Lavi,
going to
Mama,
get
you know that
cursed
I'm
out, I
supposed to
Lavi,
be
think, in
speaking
point two
right now.
seconds.
Lavi, hold on.
yo,
Lavi, hold on. You know I'm
hold on,
supposed to be
hold on,
speaking, right? Okay.
hold on, trolling B. You speak after fresh. Thank you. Lavi, please go ahead.
All right. And if he wants to, we don't know the relationship he has with his housemates behind the scenes. We don't know anything. Him and Angel, for example, have been friends since Shine Your Eye. Whatever happened, happened. Who cares, right? That doesn't mean you can't engage a housemate's tweet. That doesn't mean you're forcing friendship. They have this notion in their heads that anybody Pere talks to, he's trying to force friendship. It's just, it's like their mind is so like, I can't even explain what goes on in certain people's minds to the point where they just live in la la land and create this make-believe world of theirs, and they live in it and dwell there forever. This is why I keep saying a lot of, some of this housemate do need therapy, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you see some of these fans, they need to get their heads checked. And when I say some, I mean some. So if you come here and you say, "Oh, I'm talking about everybody," no, they know themselves. Anybody that you see that sleeps under housemates' posts, you need to get your head checked, okay? And someone, she knows who she is. I'm not gonna call names. Get your head checked. Go see a therapist. See what exactly is going on inside of you, where you cannot leave a housemate alone. You want them to move on, move on. Pack your bags. How about that?
Why should I be the
I
one to move?
yield my time. You need
Why
to
should
pack
I
your
move?
bags, go to
Did
church,
she mention
Church
your
of the
name?
Lord
Why
of the
What kind
Dark
of wala
Horse.
is
why
this?
should I move
Go
on?
there.
Why are you catching subs?
Go
Why should I
masturbate. Para is waiting. Go
why should I
masturbate.
move on, Lavi?
Get your
Why
fill.
should I move on?
Are your breasts
Your
hard? Are your nipples
grandfather,
hard?
I
Yeah. That's what I thought. Goodbye.
why should I move on? And I'm, I'm going to it's my turn.
Maybe you should
Um
work on getting a better
I
network if you're gonna
I
be a full-time troll.
want to address what she said. She said, Lavi said,
No, it's not your turn to speak, please.
Sorry,
It's not your turn to
sorry,
speak.
it's my
It's
sorry.
turn.
not your turn to speak. If you want to
I'm
speak,
so
that means me too,
sorry.
I'll be speaking as well.
I'm so sorry, guys. Please, let's allow Fresh speak. Fresh.
Oh, okay. So as I was saying earlier, I still feel the tweets that I put out there were shady. Well, not shady. Sorry, were disrespectful and very arrogant coming from me as my personal view. And again, I kind of think it's a bit of cloud chasing or like promotion. Sorry, pardon my English. A bit of a promotion going on. Like he's trying to promote his movie, which is fair. So of course, in Big Brother Streets, you have to like create drama before you tweet because no one's going to talk about it because now we're talking about Pere. Let's be honest. We're literally people are literally talking about him on different spaces. So it's going to give him more promotion. I don't call it clout because I mean, if you're a movie or work, you want people to know about it. So it's more for it. But I just find it a bit what's it called, hypocritical coming from him because when he came out of the show, if people notice, I had a problem with him always talking about Alex. All his interview were like about, oh, Alex is there, so she's that and everything. I guess something happened on the show, but once the show is over, he just move on and leave it on the show. But kept on going on about Alex, she's this, oh, she's that, she's not blah, blah, she's not blah. And I couldn't recall Alex ever going on different interviews talking about him. So it was a kind of a bad look for me and kind of like this. That's since he says like I can't really like resonate with him. I don't hate him or anything. It's not like I have a problem with him, but I don't really rate him like that.
And that's my personal opinion. You can all rate anyone want to rate. I don't really rate him like that. I feel like he comes off a bit I'm better than them kind of thing. So I'm not here to be like you guys can't comprehend the words he's using or whatever. I'm here to prove any English, whatever he's saying. I just feel everything he wrote there was arrogant, coming from him especially. I kind of agree with what what's the name Ectic said in that part that is coming from him is a bit rich coming from him because we all know who he was when he came out of the show. All the while he was going around. I mean, he did the interview with this YouTuber. I think that's Gloria, isn't it? And I was talking about housemates and everything. I'm like, come on, man. The show is over. Move on. Talk about what you're promoting. Talk about your movie that you allegedly spent over 120 million to produce and all that. Talk about that. Make it all possible and classy. You keep talking about Alex, 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 Alex. That's the only thing I know about him then. Now calling people delusional and all that, I just feel that's rude. I still feel that's very disrespectful. Yes, you're a human being, but you're in a public figure now. That's just reality. If you want people to give you things, you have to take the good and the bad. You have to know words to use. Don't call people shapers. You put yourself under the bus because you're also in a ship. That's just reality. You know you're in a ship of mercy. I'm your media rounds, you're holding her hands on the show, you're on the ship with her. So you also call your fans delusional. That I'm trying to say. That's why I comprehend it. We can all comprehend the sentence or the phrase or whatever I wrote in a different way or manner. But for me personally, that's why I comprehend this. He's trying to call his fans also delusional. And I find that disrespectful. I've kind of find him always being disrespectful to his fans and people in general, even to the housemates. I don't know if it's like an age thing, maybe because he's older than most. I think he's the oldest on the show. He was the oldest on the show, I think, if I'm correct. Or Marshall, I think. I can't remember. I don't know. He's older. I think Marshall is older, but he's one of the oldest on the show. So maybe it's a thing of respect and all that. But I have to understand no one owns him like respect. Like he's not there to be a dad to anybody or be a big bro to anybody. I think he should come off his iOS a bit and like chill. If he wants to promote his movie, find another drama and promote his film. If you want to watch it or watch it. I personally don't. Am I interested in the movie? No, I'm not, and that's my personal opinion. People want to watch it, might want to go see it. So let's not try to come here and try and paint like, oh, he's a general. Is this? I don't think his rank was a general in the military. I don't know if he was actually a general, but let me not go on because this people are going to start now. Innit? So, but what I'm just trying to say in general, let me just summarize is that you can't take shippers' gifts. You can't be dancing with people. We saw those women. I saw a video, particularly this woman dancing, calling you guy him and the other lady, or you might ship my wife, my husband, blah blah, and all those things. You can't be doing all that, tweeting and saying people delusion and everything. You should expect that. If you didn't want that one to come out of the show, you should have said no, I didn't want this. That what I respect Adekule for. Adekule kind of put the boundary there because they've all been on the show before. And they all know how this happens. Adekule was like, I don't want this. I know what this could create or something. It's been on the show before, so you know what could happen. I mean, it's been on the show even earlier than Adekule. So let's not try to play like, oh, speak from both sides of our mouth and act like, oh, we're surprised that things are going to happen. People are going to be delusional. That's reality. Not just Big Brother in general. If you're in the public eye, people will be delusional. That's just reality. Even David Doe, people are delusional about, oh, don't talk to if I don't know this. Actors, actresses, wherever you are, that's the reality of being in the public eye. They don't come here and say, oh, let people not be delusional. They are going to be delusional. Aim to say not going to change nothing. That's just reality. So he's either going to clarify things or not. When him come here, I think people to bow to him. I don't agree with that. So let me just leave it like that, though. Thank you.
All right. Cholembi.
Yeah. It's so sad that you expect people that would to understand English, people that will come on here and be speaking for them like they cannot shit 2 times a day. You expect them to be the one to understand the grammar in a written text. But unfortunately, they sound so daft. I'm so sorry to say, but that's the right word. They sound so daft. There's nothing in their brain. And the hate in their head and in their eyes is actually not letting them see the truth. When you read English, read to understand. It is very, very simple. Now you tell me that as old and grown as you are, you go into an exam or they give you this sentence in English and you start writing rubbish. They'll be like, zero. And you start crying. I'm so sad. Anyway, um, and the particular person that kept saying that, oh, Pere came out of the house and he was yapping, Alex, whatever, according to them. On the show, Pere did not at any point in time explain himself nor try to correct opinion that was actually wrapped around his name. Now coming out of the house, and at first he didn't want to talk about it. Then, after, I'm sure he must have gone through all the balderdash that went on in the house. When he now came to start answering questions that, oh man, I need to actually correct this opinion about me. We are all humans. I think you guys try to forget that you're human. You that come on here that you're talking as if you don't pee once in a day, that when you go to the bathroom, you don't wash your butt. I'm very sure that if I come out here and put an allegation against you, you're going to be the one that is going to be the loudest trying to clean up your name. This happens to virtually everybody in this world. And I'm still going to say something. We are humans, right? And they used to say that when you step on a pin and you don't know the pains of that pin, you can never know how the other person is yapping, why is yapping so hard. And that would be because of the pain or whatever, how hard that pain actually got into his bone and his flesh and all that. Now you come on here, you guys talk as if you are holier than thou and all that. I'm not even saying it in your manner because definitely you are going to be the worst to try to clean up your name or probably go use iPod to wash it. Now Pere coming out to come and disclaim all the rubbish they said against him. It makes him a child according to some stupid girl that keeps yapping on the space talking rubbish about Pere. I see her under every Pere street, and even when he's not even talking to her or her irrelevant fave, the dimwit of a guy, she would still come and cry on the TL about Pere. Maybe I think you're already making love to Pere in your dreams, like you're already pregnant for him. So you have to cry on the TL at every second in the day. We don't know why you're crying. Outside that, I would still say something that Pere has every 100% right to clear his name. Now, if you now see that as a problem that is talking, um, Alex will go into the diary room every session for 52 days to talk about Pere. Talk down on his personality, his brand, and everything. Pere in the house never slandered um, Alex nor tried to ridicule a brand. Now, coming out of the house to come and see what this lady is talking about him and all that, he doesn't have a right to change or probably speak for himself. I'm so shocked. This world is actually, people are so hypocritical. Because you don't like that person, does it mean that that person will not clear his name? Guys, calm down. Even in the law court, the judge will give you an avenue. Oga, they said so thing about you. Now, tell me, is that for real or not? Now, if you want to go by that tag all the days of your life, you are free to keep quiet about it and say that because you are bigger or because you want to act like a dumb big person. If you guys like, come and say that Pere is 100 years old. I pray that you guys are not 100 years old before you die. You die young. Since you are all claiming that is the oldest, it is the oldest. And somebody that said that his parent that gave birth to her, I don't understand. When did he give birth to you? How old are you? Are you 12? Are you on this space? Now, wow. Like I was saying,
English is
um,
simple. He's old
it's
enough.
very difficult though. No. I beg, mind your business. He's old enough or not old
What
enough. You
are you
must
are
be probably 20 years old or 18 years old for parents to actually give birth to you.
trolling B, you have been taboing
Don't call
me.
my name, please. I have not called your name. Don't let me be mad at you, hectic. Me,
Uncomfortable.
I don't want to see. We are just
He's
analyzing
old,
now.
not old.
I
He's
don't want
not
to go
old.
dirty with
He's
you. Don't
old.
let me go dirty with you this morning.
He's
And I mean
old,
it,
not
please.
old.
Mama, you
Oh.
have had me. Oh, you
He's
see her
old,
talking to
not
me
old.
now. When she
Our
starts
English
talking, I'm going
teacher.
to.
Please, let's speak.
Hectic, please, can you let her speak? Now I have time.
By the way,
Cholimis, go ahead.
pronunciation does not necessarily mean you understand English. Don't be
Thank
It's
you
daft.
okay,
so much.
Lavi. I mean, leave her. It's fine.
I just want to put this out here, right, to in front of everybody. When I was talking, Etik
Don't
was
stop
talking.
me.
So please, when I start talking when she's talking, do not try and mute me because she did it to me. Period. That
Can't
now let me move on with whatever I'm
stop.
saying. I'll pretend
Hectic,
that I'm not
just so
listening
you
to
know,
you
when
right
she
now.
starts talking and she interferes, I'm not gonna mute. Just so you know. So please mute so she can speak.
Um, Now you guys, as in, I don't understand. See, I'm going to say something. Now I'm just being truthful right now, and this is me being truthful. We are all humans. What you cannot take, do not do it unto others. It is even written in the Bible that you go to church all the time. Now, even in the church, you go to church, they'll say that stop doing false accusations. Now, these people, you watched this show and you saw how these people were slandering this guy's name. Forget fan base right now. Let's throw it into the trash. Everybody was actually practically slandering him. Venita did worse, even knowing Pere, and she did worse and all that. She even went out of
Sure, he
guilt
said
to go. Hey,
he said
please,
it's a
Hectic, I'm
show.
not talking
Everything
to
should be
you.
Mom,
seen as a show.
Can
Hectic,
hear me
can
beg
you
Hectic to stop
mute? Can
butting into
you
my speech.
mute, please?
And what is all this now? Hey, now wow. Anyway, the way Venita went all around bashing this guy's name, she particularly herself, because she knows that she was guilty, she went to go and meet him by herself to explain that, oh, Pere, oh, I have fucked up, oh, just in case you see it outside the house, so blah blah blah. Pere is like, okay, it ends in the show, but of course, he probably does not know how far Venita went. Do you understand? Because we have to be truthful. Because there are times when you want to say something and you are not being truthful. Now you the same thing with what's his name? If practically, I went into the house with my friend that I call the best friend, right? And the way I actually address and behave with that guy, I see him as my brother. Then you know me, we talk on a daily, we know everything. Then you probably get you let your brain get twisted by the likes of white money and some other people in the house, and you pretend that you don't know what is going on about you because of the dump that you are. Then you keep doing all those things and you do it to your own person. See, if I was in Paris shoe, I think I would be as pained, because this person, I'm like 100% with this person. I don't have any problem with this person. I can
100
even
hold it.
collect. Please, this girl, don't
Not
stop coming into
necessary.
my words. Hectic.
He is
If you
100%.
were in front of me, I'll just give you a dirty slap because you're annoying me.
Hectic.
Stop
No,
cutting into
trolling
my
bills, chill.
space.
Trolling bills, chill, chill. Hectic. If you interrupt again, I'll have to take you down. I'm sorry. Please, I would actually take you down. Go ahead, trolling bills. Hello.
I'm being muted. That was why I'm not talking again. See,
She
like
actually
I
acts
know
like
that.
she tweets. That's how she acts. Like if you
I
read her
know, I
tweets,
know,
you
right?
know how she is.
So, like I was saying, right? BBN people, see, cause Mama, you know me. People that knows me very well. When I'm being serious right now. This is not even me talking about BBN bullshit. I know you guys only talk about when you want to make your judgment. You make it judge on emotion. You judge on emotions and stupidity. I know. No, I'm not there. I'm in the real world right now. In the real world, I went into somewhere with my friend, my best friend, my paddy, my brother. We are in there, all manner of things happened, and you are now trying to remove yourself from me and behaving as if you're holier than thou. Those things happened with Cross and Pere. Cross was actually the one that was not pretending to be holier than thou. Meanwhile, we were there, we did all these things together. You that you called yourself my friend, you think you don't like whatever I'm saying. Maybe when we leave that place, you could have just called me in the corner. Oh, Pere, that thing, like, no, they call me for that kind of meeting. No, that meeting, I don't like it. Oh, I'm sure they will show them. I don't like it. Oh, blah. You never say your views. You go with them every day to that meeting. Then when something worse happened, then you try to remove yourself and behave as if you are the holiest than thou. You go to meet the lady in question and like you are trying to pacify her as if you are not one of the people that actually discussed this. Or see, it's a show, right? That's another part to Cross that we have never seen. That is probably like very hypocritical as well, and trying to be the holiest and all that. Meanwhile, you are doing something really bad to your own party, and even at that, with the Kim or whatever issue, you already know. You actually said it with your mouth. I'm not even going there because even if they have dated, if Cross had not taken Kim, maybe by now Pere will not be able to go on to the lady that he truly wanted to go on to, which we saw for
Barry, don't
ourselves.
go deep. Don't
So
go
I'm
into
just
that
going to drop that
situation,
one
Barry.
there.
Barry, no go inside that
Like I was now,
situation.
yeah, like I was now saying, no, that is part of why she's been crying on the TL. Like I was now saying, people in this life, you accuse them falsely, and you don't expect. No, let's even be truthful. Now, somebody accused you falsely and put a debt on your name so bad, something that you have been building over the years. Somebody came out because you are a housemate. You ruined his personality, you ruined his character. You say all manner of things. You say because you are friends. The other one too came because you are friends. You say all manner of things. You went. That one too came because you want to be girlfriend, or maybe yeah, you thought in your head that because he was following you around, it means that he's madly in love with you. You started tarnishing his image because he's no longer coming on to you. You guys were just moving mad. And you expect the guy to come out of the house and never say anything about it because he's 38 years old in your books. These people are mad though. They have mental problem. If Donald Trump will come on this Twitter and be doing cha 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 every second. Who the fuck is Pere not to do cha 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 cha? I don't understand.
Even
When
Davido.
Cardi
Even
B,
Davido.
even that Cardi B, I'm talking about international stars now that are very, very, that the whole world knows, everybody knows Donald Trump in this whole world. If nobody will pretend they don't know Donald Trump, Abby, why is Donald Trump typing? Why will he sleep and wake up and be typing? Shebi is not human. X app is only for BBM fans that are crazy. It's not meant for any other person. Stars are not human. They are plastic. They cannot tweet. That was how one guy was tweeting because he's an actor. One idiot say you are a troll. You that you are answering and trolling, man, you not a troll as well. You think you are the only one that is mad. Nobody has the monopoly of madness. So if you think you are mad, another person too is mad. Now go sit down there, they do them together. That one on his own. You guys should stop behaving as if you are holier than thou. You come and say, I don't like him, or I don't like, he's arrogant. In your eyes, because you are a dimwit, Pere must be arrogant in your eyes. Yes. You are a dimwit, you are not sure of yourself. As a man, you cannot stand. You don't grow, you don't have balls. If you have balls, a fellow man will not be writing, or you'll be writing rubbish and saying that the man is arrogant because you are not a man. You don't have balls. Your ball is chocolo. It is a 2 years old boy. Penis, where the peace. That's why you come here and start ranting about Pere's tweet. You want to die every day because he's tweeting. Just come out straight and say you hate Pere and his guts. Anything he writes is, you already said it. I hate his movie. I cannot even, we are not begging you.
Trolling
We are not
B.
begging you to watch his movie. His movie is not for people like you. It's for
Trolling B.
free-minded people that have brains. It's
Trolling
for
B.
free-minded people that have brains, because you won't come and be insulting Pere. You think
Trolling B.
I don't hear, Mama, I go keep quiet now. Me, I'm still here for you guys on this. I don't have work today. Just notice. You know, say when I get work, you know, go see me. I no get work today. I no even get anybody who go tell me, say, stop. So, anybody that wants to move mad, me say, I will go to Oshodi and come back. I'm here.
Okay. Mommy,
She said she will
go
go to
ahead.
Oshodi and come back. What the hell?
Thank you.
Mommy, go ahead. After you,
Hi,
Jay.
calls. Hi, Momo. I'm back again. This time I'm actually serious.
Hey,
Um, Sorry, while I'm
Is
talking,
mommy speaking?
can you hear me?
she's speaking, Momo. Yes, I can hear. I can hear you.
Okay.
What is going on today?
No,
That I
I
cannot
had
hear.
Momo,
calls,
mute
not
your mic, Momo.
not
Mute your
mommy.
mic.
Ah, me,
Momo, I
I'll
can
leave it.
hear her though.
Me,
Momo
I'll
has
leave and come
selective
back home.
hearing when it comes to me. Don't mind Momo.
You leave and come back.
Momo,
How?
as long as the person I'm addressing can hear me, that's all I care about.
Don't mind him. He will leave and come back. And what's going to
Because I
happen
was
to us?
actually coming here to banter, but then I got on here and I realized that it's an English space. Like it's almost like we're on here playing English language space, and some people are professors and some people are not. So,
That's right.
okay. So, like now I'm coming in as, because I'm not even coming in about the topic, right? I'm coming in for trolling bees because I think the whole point of a space or a debate is for people to have opposing opinions, true or false. I can understand when you're going in on Hector or Hectic because you guys have, obviously, the crucifiers are your nemesis. I don't know what their fan base is called, but those are your nemesis. So I can understand when you're going back and forth with them.
Which kind of nemesis? Mommy, I beg, who are they?
But trolling bees, you said something that rubbed me the wrong way because
Mommy, you said what did you call them? What
are they not the
did you call them?
He
Crucifiers.
said crucifiers. Anyway, go ahead. I didn't hear you.
Oh wow.
Sorry, no offense. I don't know because, like, I'm not even trying to be shady. Like, I really don't see them tweet, so I don't know what their fan base is called. I just presume because he's called Crucifix, like it's
They are not
crucifying.
relevant. They are not
But
relevant.
nevertheless, back into character, back into my Shakespeare bag.
You want to come and fight for somebody, mommy? You
Absolutely,
better mind your business and leave me alone,
absolutely.
Jeje.
Because
Oh yeah,
no,
now.
because you're throwing shade, and with us British, it's all for one, one for all. So I felt like you were coming for me a little bit. So now I have to speak.
Where? How?
Let me
Did I even
finish.
mention your name?
Trolling be
Oh,
mute
mommy,
your
I beg, I
mic,
beg, I
mute your
beg.
mic. Let me finish because before I was with you guys, because what's my own? Me, I'm here to catch cruise. But then Fresh spoke, and because he had an opposing opinion, you made a comment where you were like, sometimes you think the people that speak for Nell would actually be the most understanding, but then when they speak, it looks like they have empty heads or whatever you were alluding to. So my question to you is, right, because it's almost like it's turning into an English literature space with people not actually understanding what literature actually means. So my question to you is, trolling bees, do you know that you can still read a sentence, right, and interpret it in more than one way? Do you know that?
Definitely, I know.
Okay, so because since we're turning this into an English professor class, there's something in English called syntactic ambiguity, where a sentence or a phrase could mean different things. People can interpret it differently. So
Definitely.
so Fresh coming on here to give his perspective, he
Madam,
doesn't.
please, we also want to talk. Oh. We
Sorry,
also
I
want to
just
talk.
started
You are
talking.
talking plenty.
I just
Please,
started
go
talking.
straight to the point.
You can go and come back. You can go and come back. I was here before you, so you would either listen to me finish my statement or you'd go without hearing my annoying
I
voice.
am listening to you, but it seems you are not going straight to the point. Go straight. We are also waiting. But you are talking literally.
Sorry,
So
Momo.
what? Are you here to teach us?
Momo,
We
sorry.
are
Shut,
waiting for
shut
you.
up.
Can
Don't
I
be started with the
can
English
I speak?
lessons, please.
Were you not here when they turned this into an English class?
They turned it into an English class for people that don't understand English,
Exactly.
that
So then
refuse to
And you
understand.
speak
explaining to
horrible
you
English, rather. You speak horrible.
because I was actually coming here to quiz, but I felt like just because people have opposing opinions, it turns into like insults and digs, which is like for me is confusing because I
Well, they also insulted my faith.
no Fresh did not insult Pere. I'm not even talking about her.
Oh wow, he did
He
not
insulted
insult.
him,
I
What did
actually
he
Mame.
say?
recorded it,
He
mame.
actually
I
What did
insulted
he
recorded
him.
it.
say?
You
You
want me
can
to
drop
play it
your
for you?
opinion without insulting, though.
Me, I always am fast as well. I will play it for you
No,
now,
sorry,
just in
Barry, I
case you
don't
didn't hear
understand.
it.
What insult did I
What did
say to
he say?
Pere?
Because I was
Sorry.
listening. What did he say?
What's the insult? Sorry.
Wait, so you guys are actually forming amnesia that you didn't hear what he said on this page?
I'm truly me. Sorry, what's the insult?
Because he said that what he said is he thinks he's arrogant. Is that the insult you're talking about?
No, keep going now. Is that the only thing you had?
No, because I want you. Maybe I heard something wrong. My point is the point I'm coming here to make
No,
is
go ahead now. You said that that's the only thing he said. So you that you had just that one, you must
no,
have.
no, 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 no.
He said
See,
he had so
trolling
many
bees.
sentences in
The
it. That's
reason
not
why,
just the one
because
he
when I
made.
came here in the beginning, I said I
Oh,
completely understood where Pere is coming from, but I don't expect
oh.
people to have the same opinion as me because personally, I did not even know what Pere said about Alex. I honestly do not even follow whatever he said. So my opinion was based on the fact that everything he was saying was facts, which I've been saying for a very long time. Me included, every fan base, we're all mad and we take it too far sometimes. So I understand his perspective. But then what I'm saying is, are people not allowed to have a different perspective? Because when you throw digs, like you expect people that have an accent to have sense and understand English, but they seem to be the most empty headed. That is why I'm asking you, are people not allowed to have opposing opinions because they are understanding the English from a different
Well,
perspective? Because
should I answer the question
okay,
you just gave, or
let
should
me
I just
just
keep
land
quiet?
because you said that in
Okay.
saying English language falls under humanities, which humanities is basically a subject that requires you to critically think, and it's an opinion based subject. So if that's how he feels, right, because I analyze it from a perspective of this is Pere just making a general statement. Fresh is clearly analyzing it from a perspective of his persona he showed in the house. So he's allowed to. I'm not going to force my opinion on Fresh. But if Fresh, like, I just feel like, I think, because when Momo opened the space and I came on here and I gave my perspective, Momo also gave his perspective. I can agree and disagree with you. Like, the whole point of the space is because people are going to have opposing opinions. If we're all having the same opinion, there is no fucking point of the space. We just come here and listen to ourselves repeat the same thing over and over again. I'm just saying, truly, these I understand that you are here because of your faith. I understand because if that was my faith, I'll equally get emotional. But I'm just saying, like, for the neutrals that are coming here to give their perspective, please try not to be insulted. Like, you can go back and forth with the crucifiers because those are your nemesis. I understand. But for the rest of them, like, don't, because that was very, for me personally, I found that triggering because I'm like, what are you trying to say? Because we have a different perspective, we're stupid, we don't understand English.
Are you done? Do you want me to talk now,
Do you
or
want me
do
to
you
talk now?
wait?
Please, can I speak?
No, wait
Please,
now. She said something. She was asking me so many questions.
guys, please. Where is Jay? I think it's Jay's turn to speak, please. Jay,
Mama, why are you muting me? She asked me 1 million questions and you said it's just time to speak. Ah, somebody came to say trolling bees. Like, I didn't even go to you, Mame. I did not even mention your name on this
I don't
space.
think he
I
hears
don't
you,
even
As
have
but
in, I don't
any
Venita,
understand.
problem with
You are
Mame.
fighting
Mama,
for the whole of London.
Sorry.
Mama,
Okay.
trolling Bill is trying to speak. You cannot hear her, okay?
Trolling B.
Yes,
Yeah.
Momo,
he
can
cannot
I go?
hear you, trolling
Thank you.
Bill.
Use.
So
Mama,
I
can
just
you hear me
relayed
now?
that message.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. All right, Trolling B. So use a minute. Just clear
Yeah,
some few things.
because I know that on this space I've not even mentioned Mami 1
Okay, just
second.
so we're clear, I wasn't
I don't
attacking
even have
you.
any problem with
Hold on, I
Mami
don't
one
have a problem
second.
with you. I wasn't attacking you. I just asked you a question,
Okay.
which was what you
Okay,
said. For
now
me, it
that you
was
have,
very
see,
triggering
I'm just going
because
to state something. It's very simple, right? In English, right, people have different perception of different things. And some people actually just cut the main sentence and just go out of, they just want to give you, as in various answers or whatever, to different, like, of course, to a sentence. Yes, and I'm sure it's coming from that point of view, but definitely trying to also pass a message across that, okay, Pere is arrogant, like they used to say. Whenever Pere tries to talk or try to even say anything as such, he cannot speak. He is arrogant. You shut him down and try to push him in a corner, in a box, and shove the box in a corner that, oh, because it is Pere, he is arrogant, or what he's saying does not make sense. He's trying to pass social message across or social personality across. Guys, by now we should have known who Pere is. This is Pere. Even when he's not talking, Pere is still what, arrogant to some people. Like, I remember in the house where Alex was saying that even in being quiet is disturbing our mentality. You came on here. You are not a, maybe you're an Alex fan. I don't know. According to what I saw on your page, I saw Ilebaye, and I was expecting you to stay by your Ilebaye, not Alex. You came in here and started talking about Alex, which makes me believe that maybe you are somehow an Alex fan and maybe an Ilebaye fan, which is actually accepted. You can have as many faves as you want. That's not a problem. Then you came on here, you started saying he was talking about Alex, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So when Alex said all the things that she said in the house and came out of the house and realized that she overdid it, you guys expect Pere to come out of the house and never ever talk about it because he's 38 years old. This life is actually sad because we are very hypocritical. I'm still saying it. So because somebody is 100 years old, you can cut off their legs and they cannot talk. They should just be going around, upping around, because if they talk, they will say because they are 100 years old, they are talking. They are not supposed to be talk. At least they are old. A 15 years old girl boy can chop off their legs and it is fine.
trolling
They
bees. You
don't have
see
any
how
right
you're
to
explaining
fight
it
against
now.
it.
I can respect
No,
how
you
you
are
are. No, no,
asking.
hold on.
You asked, and
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
giving you an
I
answer.
know you're. I'm saying
Eh?
how you're explaining it now. I can respect that because you're
And
explaining it without
that's what I'm
insult.
actually talking
No,
about.
but
That is what I'm
what
talking
I'm
about.
saying is you're explaining it without insult, so I can understand that.
See, I have to see, babes, when somebody pisses you off, especially talk about your fave in such a very derogatory manner, you do not expect me to be very, very nice to the person. Mommy, you that you are talking, I've seen you on spaces.
Trolling
I've
me,
seen you in action,
you
babes.
made a
I've
general
seen you in action.
statement. You
So
made
please
a
don't go
general
against me when
statement.
I'm
I'm
trying to.
not going against you. I don't have a problem. You made a
Yeah,
general
because
statement.
I've seen you in action when
Hold
people
on.
are talking about your
You
faves
made
and
a
all that. You
general
don't
Berry,
take it funny
Berry,
with
statement.
them. You
Berry.
don't
My
take
man
it
is here
nice
to
with them.
defend the whole of London.
You don't take
He's
it
here
nice
to
with them.
defend
Don't
the
come
whole
and
of
be
Who
London.
defending
is
somebody.
defending the
As
whole
in, I'm
of
not even
London?
talking to you.
Please, I speak.
I'm
I
not.
think
Okay, let me come in here. So, Mame, just to speak on this, right? And let me just say this. Sorry, I muted you guys. Sorry, guys. I feel like it's okay for people who defend their faves. I mean, we all have faves. The day was my fave. I was plainly proud of space. Mame, you too. I know how passionate about you are about Ilebaye. So I feel like Trolling Base is passionate about her fave. Same as Hectic, passionate about her fave. All these things are done in the space of I'm defending my fave. So I don't know if that makes if that's
Uh,
makes
sorry to
any
clarify
sense.
something. I'm not a
You're
fan of
not come
Alex.
and be questioning me because I'm talking for my fave. I don't understand.
please
I've
can
seen
I
you
speak?
talking
And
like
God,
you've
can I
been
hold
speak?
on,
I
talking
no
want to
one
ask
is
my
on
question.
questioning
1
you
million
because
and
you were
one
talking about your faith.
spaces,
No one
mame.
was
I've
questioning you
seen
because you
you.
were talking about your faith. That's not what I said. I said when you made a general statement, it was very
It's
triggering
not general, please.
because you said
Maybe if
people that have an
oh no,
accent, you
it's not
expect
so. It's
them
not
to
meant
have
to be
sense.
general. I was
Exactly.
actually
So that's
speaking
the
to this
perspective.
guy that was talking
Exactly. So
shit,
that's the
not
perspective I'm
general
coming
people.
from. Can
So
you
it's
understand
okay.
my perspective?
I
Well,
understand now.
but
It's fine, but I'm not talking
I
to
think
you.
they've said a lot
I'm
of things
talking to
about me. I have
that
to
guy that
clarify.
thinks that
No,
said
just say
he
it's fresh
knows so
buy, it's
much
fresh
and he's
buy,
just talking
and I just
shit.
made my own
Please, I don't know.
Omoroma.
I don't want to even hear from you. Please, I
No, you
beg.
don't have to hear from me, but I will speak. That's the thing. That's the reality. Because everything you're trying to defend your
But
faith, I didn't touch your faith.
fresh.
Because
I'm
you're
not
You
talking
Alex
know,
shit.
fan.
Like you're
hold
talking shit.
on, guys.
No,
You're talking
sorry.
shit.
You know,
There's shit in your
the
mouth.
truth
Go and
of the
wash
Labi,
it.
what you
matter
say?
is the
Go
truth
and
of the
wash the
matter
shit in
is
your mouth.
the
Go
the
and wash the
the
shit in your mouth.
statement was very clear. This is not a matter of whether there are two interpretations to it. The English language is very clear. It says resist the urge. I don't see this is not a matter of it's
I get
a
that,
phrase
but
that has
not
two
everyone, not
different
But
everyone
meanings.
is
he
like
kept
this.
coming
No,
on and still repeating it. What are you
it's
trying to
very
sell today?
simple.
You are trying
La,
to tell the whole world that
Labi,
Pere is
Labi,
arrogant
Yeah.
and
everyone is
just shut the
different.
fuck
People
up,
might,
fresh.
oh,
No,
Jesus
it's
Shut
Christ.
not
up,
about
shut up.
everyone is different.
Not
You keep
everyone's going to
repeating
understand
it,
it the way
Pere.
you
That is
understand it.
Can
That's
I
the
getting
problem.
speak
overboard.
now?
You are
Can
Guys,
I
just
speak
I
now?
I'm so sorry, guys. I understand whatever that is going on, but in as much as we are trying to defend our faith, we should respect other people's opinion as well. Please. That's how we are going to do. Let's just respect other people's opinions as well. Please.
Please, can I speak now?
me to have Kuku made my own opinion. I hear you,
Can I
Pare.
speak
So
now?
it's actually my
Okay.
turn. Momo,
Momo,
can I
can I
go now,
speak
please?
now?
Guys, please. It's Jay's turn.
After Jamie, right?
No, hectic, not you. The other people with their hands up. We have 6
But
requests, not
Trilling B has
you.
spoken like 3 times
After,
So
after me.
please,
no,
It's
guys,
after
not
Jay
fair.
is supposed to be
guys.
after Jay is supposed to be fresh, and then the new people. You speak hectic. We're not running.
Sorry. Even no case is going after Jay. Then
Other
I
people
think
have been there like
hectic.
3 times now.
Yeah,
Not
hectic. I
fair.
understand. I understand. You go after no case. Let Jay go. No case go. Then you go. All right, Jay.
All right, thanks, Momo. So yeah, I've been on the space for a minute here, and I like how like a lot of people have talked about English. Okay, if you don't understand English, you would not understand what Pere was saying. But I think there's a difference between